played this little game. So Harry and Calvin and Bruce and me were doing a Nerf gun fight. And Granger came down here and we shot it. It was funny.
Yo, you're 70 now, but that's okay. Happy birthday.
Hi, Granddude. Happy 70th. I hope you're having a good birthday.
So many wonderful memories with you. It's hard to pick them out, but I will try. You know, like that time that I was going out on a date with that guy from show choir, and he came over with all of his cheesy headshots and showed them to us, and you looked at that one and you said, well, you knew what you said, but needless to say, I never went out with that guy again.
Pete, happy 70th birthday. I'm having a pre-drink to celebrate and look forward to seeing you this weekend.
I'll start with food. Caesar salad, Cajun shrimp, clam linguine.
Hey Pete, we heard it's your birthday. So we're gonna do what we would do anyway, which is eat some delicious food in your honor. But first, before we eat, we'd like to give you a toast. So Pete, happy 70th birthday. Rather than talking about all of the things that we used to do, let's talk about what we are excited to do with you when we see you next, which is have you make some Mexican meatballs, maybe steak au poivre, but most importantly, Dog says congratulations for reaching 70, but what I would like to say is thank you for helping me realize that you can be a cool guy at 70. Happy birthday.
We're wishing you a very happy birthday and always enjoyed your visits to Virginia Beach. Always loved your silver hair and you still got it, man.
Happy birthday. We were there for the 40th, the big 5-0, the big 6-0. Well, you do the math.
Hi, Pete. A most happy birthday to you from Alexandria.
Hey, Tiger. Hey, you hear this music in the background? This is my first and probably most fondest memory of Pete and Kathy and the girls. Pete invited me to stay at his residence back, gosh, I think the girls were probably 3 to 5 years old, somewhere in there. And we ended up dancing all night. Of course, there was some drinking involved, to what was called country swing back then. And this was the song from the Muppets, Boogie in the Barnyard, one of my fondest.
I remember the first 2 words, Peter. Do you? First 2 words I ever said to you were, Pete who? You called me in the latter part of 1984 wanting to represent Grand Traverse Resort with the Highland Group, and I know you remember that call. Right after that, he got on a plane and flew up to northern Michigan in the middle of the winter. That took a lot of chutzpah. But he came up, we made a deal, and all of a sudden, we started to become very, very good friends throughout the tenure of our contract with Grand Traverse Resort. I left the resort, but several years later in my career, I was looking for a new gig, and Pete called me one day and said, you know what, if you're interested in moving to Chicago, I'd love for you to come in and take over my Chicago office and work with the team there and become a part of the Highland Group. And I did that, and we had one heck of a time.
Well, hit 70, huh?
Happy birthday, Pete.
Yeah, happy birthday. Now you can start hitting from the white tees all the time, maybe even roll up to the gray tees and shoot your age.
Yeah, time to shoot your age. But I have to tell you, Pete, my favorite memory is your story about Superman coming to the hotel when you were little, and it just makes me smile every time I hear it or think about it. So, happiest of birthdays.
Yeah,
Be well.
And maybe he'll come by your house today. Take care. Have a great day, a great week, whatever you celebrate. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, Pete, I want to talk to you about the hair. Your birthday, I think, is on Monday, and look what you're looking forward to.
Hello, Pete. I just got out of the ER to make this video. I hope to hell you appreciate it. You know, it's hard to believe you're way too young to be that goddamned old. Yeah, if I was there, I'd spend all my time telling everybody what a wonderful and great guy you are. But you know that's a bunch of BS. I'd probably be drinking all your booze and piss everybody else off along the way. But seriously, I want to wish you the best and many more. You deserve it, and I look forward to sharing more cherished memories with you. Take care, big guy.
Golf or money. I have to say that there was a lot of cash redistributed every Friday in the Dezuna game. And it was good that we became good friends because we even survived when you brought someone into the golf group that you were acquainted with. And I think we know who that is.
I've known Pete a long time. As a matter of fact, I met Pete when I ended up interviewing with him and ended up taking a job with him. And I'll tell you, right after I took the job, I started getting messages from people saying, oh, Pete's a great guy. He's a super guy to work for, and he's just a great individual. And then the phone calls started coming and telling me how great a guy Pete is. And I'll tell you, I've known Pete now for like 40 years, and candidly, Pete, I just don't
What's your favorite memory of Grand Dude? Probably the time when Harry and his friend were like all super excited about going on a play date. And I was like, oh, I want a play date. And then Mom came up and she was like, how about you have a play date with Grand Dude? And I was so excited. Like, so excited. And I just remember like going to Grand Dude's house and it was just us. We're like blowing bubbles and stuff. Yeah, it's probably the best memory. One of the best.
Time you flew us all to Hawaii, and you spent all day in the pool with me and Brienne throwing that flip-flop to us. That was really fun, and you did that kind of thing all the time. Thank you.
Certainly on our wedding. Fantastic night, and loved your speech there.
Mexican meatballs, Grey Poupon salad dressing, the beef tenderloin marinade, which I've used 10 years in a row for our annual Christmas party.
One of the earlier memories that I have of times with you are when I came down with Sarah to the beach in the Outer Banks, and you have such a wonderful way of referring back to those times and like remembering the lasagna that I made on that trip, and we have had many more memories at the beach, and I look forward to many more to come.
Hi, Uncle Pete. Happy 70th birthday. I just wanted to let you know, you've been such an influential part of my life, and you don't even know it. All of my childhood memories involve you guys, from staying at your house every weekend to our vacations in Nag's Head. There was even a time where my mom and I lived with you guys for a few months while our townhouse was being built in Centerville, and that was such a great time for me because I got to spend it with my cousins who are like sisters to me, and you cooked for us all the time, and because of you, I love to cook. I don't know if you know that, but I love to cook and I love food, and I have you to thank for that.
Happy 70th birthday, Uncle Pete. One of my favorite things about you that I love the most is that you have a famous salad dressing named after you, and you probably don't even know it. Years ago, you gave me a recipe for this dressing that I've made for many friends, many parties, and anytime I show up and the salad's been tossed with this dressing, it just warms my heart and reminds me of you every time. We actually call it Uncle Pete's dressing. And it's quite possible that you missed your calling because everybody loves it. It's a crowd pleaser. I make it all the time. Anyways, I wish you the happiest of 70th birthdays. I love you, and I hope to see you soon.
Hey, how's it going, Pete? Just wanted to say happy birthday. The big 7-0, it's a big day. Happy birthday. Here's cheers to you. Hope to see you soon. Love you. Hope the family's doing well, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
My favorite thing about you is your fun-loving spirit and your generosity. Your generosity just abounds with everybody you know.
You have a generosity in your spirit and in your heart that is infectious, and I can't wait to share more good memories with you and wish you such a happy
Favorite
birthday.
memory with you would be the holidays at your house on Walney Road. Those were always really good times, especially when Uncle Bill sent the presents in the taxi cab. That was funny.
We are so happy to share with you our grandsons, Harry and Calvin.
And we're delighted to have as a wonderful part of our life your daughter Sarah, our daughter-in-law.
Thanks for the time that you came home and you brought me a football, to celebrate becoming a woman. That was weird.
Happy birthday, Pete. As your sister-in-law, I know that your brother John would want me to honor your special day, your special milestone, with an Irish blessing. So here goes. For each petal on the shamrock, this brings a wish your way. Good health, good luck, and happiness for today and every day. Happy 70th birthday, Pete. Enjoy. Have a great time.
I like him when he's laughing.
You like to laugh with him? Yeah.
And they like funny jokes.
We had years of vacations with our family down at Nag's Head. Those were fun times.
Bowie 9.
Bowie 9.
Bowie 9.
And then there was that time that my boyfriend came to pick me up for prom, and you ran upstairs and opened my bedroom window and you said, "How about you come through this way, Mike?" That was awkward, but it taught me a good lesson.
Most of them would be down at the beach. One in particular, we were staying, I think, in Nag's Head, and he took my kayak out, and I think I was leading you out into the ocean, and I probably sold out a little early, and a wave wiped you out, and it was good. You got up laughing. I think had a good time. Got up limping, but we had a good time as always at the beach.
Rack of lamb, grit souffle, goat fish, which is currently probably my favorite dish. Spaghetti sauce, especially when it's in our fridge when we've just returned from a vacation after a long drive and I really don't want to cook.
I'd love to tell some stories about Pete. In fact, there was the time back in Grand Traverse when oh, never mind, I can't tell you that story. Let's see. Oh, I know. We went to West Virginia one time and we were in Charleston. Oh, never mind. That story is probably not that great either. Let's see. Well, I know there's some great Pete stories.
70 years old, that's a great milestone. Hope you have many, many more. I'm not far behind you, but you're looking great, and hope to see you out here on Route 66. And by the way, in case it's just a little cool there, it's going to be 75 degrees here in Phoenix.
The very first time I met you, you've been warm and engaging and sincere and enthusiastic, and we have lots of common interests, including our love for Vermont and golf and political views and things like that. But I am honored to be your friend, and I would love to get together with you soon.
Further, we're thrilled to have you join us in the Septuagenarian Club. We have found that it continues the great enjoyments of life.
With your wonderful sense of optimism, we know that the 70s will do the same for you.
Or when Brianne and I got busted for having that party when you guys were out of town, you were not happy with us, but you managed to balance disappointment with the perfect amount of coolness.
Having his noodles, I like that.
His spaghetti.
And something that I appreciate is that you were friends with my government high school teacher, Mr. Mackman. He would talk about you all the time to me and the whole class, and I'm pretty sure that is why I got a good grade in that class. I hope you're enjoying your birthday, and I hope to see you soon.
I always remember that you were such a cool and funny grandpa, and I want to be exactly like that when I'm your age. And I think that you make the best hot chocolate that I've ever had, because you put big marshmallows and the small marshmallows, and the whipped cream and the chocolate sauce and the chocolate.
The trips like to New York where we did the water balloons.
And had to take the plane back and wound up at the Hawk and Dove on Capitol Hill, a little hair of the dog.
Oh, camping trips, lots of them. Little Puerto Rico.
Yep.
Even have a photo memory of that one.
Remember the Mash Bash? Remember that, Pete?
That was a fun one.
Or that time you met me at college and you had to take me to the wrecker service because I had, my car got towed the night before. You were really cool about that, and you even laughed when a bunch of empty beer cans fell out of my golf bag. Thanks for being so cool.
One of my favorite memories with you was over the summer during COVID when we'd go golfing together at Birdwood.
I really got better at golfing, and it was fun getting to hang out with you more, as well as Freddie.
You're a fantastic father-in-law. You got to spend a lot of time with your in-laws, and I'm lucky to have you and Kathy to spend holidays and birthdays and special events with. So it's always a lot of fun.
And last, but certainly not least, everyone's favorite, bacon.
Pete, at your age, the definition of getting lucky is you found your car in the parking lot.
Hey, Pete. Tiger, I forgot a few things. Terminology from Pete Highland. Brambo, he continued using it. Where did you vacation, Pete? Oh, we went to Nag's Head. How about this one, Pete? Remember this? Hey, Pete, you had neck surgery. What can't you do? I can't hold my pants to put the hanger in. Also, Clyde's. You remember the favorite No Tuesday Arrivals, Pete. Sorry. Hotels just don't like it. Anyway, another cheap shot. Hope your day it continues to go great, and you got lots of nice tributes. Because of course, you're there to make fun of. See ya.
I have come to know you as a very far-sighted man, excelling in your judgment of those you come into contact with. I speak especially of my son. I remember bringing Brian to your house for the ride back to Charlottesville, while dodging what I believe at that time were 3 Jack Russells running around my feet. I think you sized him up as somebody special, years later dispatching him to Colorado to help Sarah get home. And how marvelously that has turned out. The wedding, the rainbow appearing at the end of the ceremony, the births of Harry and Calvin. These are joyful memories that will always...
That time I planned to have a pizza party for all my friends, and you came home, and you realized I was like 2 hours into it already, and I had not even started making the pizza dough. And you totally took over and you saved the day.
And also you're great father to Brienne.
Caring, kind, reserved. Pete, you have none of those qualities. But
hope you have a great birthday. I will hoist a cold one in your honor tonight. You're one of the princes of our industry and just a great friend. And thanks so much for being there for me when I need to chat. And you have a great birthday celebration with your family. Hope to see you soon.
And then LaFonda's, all those great dinners we had there. We've just had so much fun.
Speaking of meals in D.C., your great idea. Remember dim sum? That was fun.
Yeah. After spending $150, we had to take the kids for pizza.
We remember lots of special occasions with you and Kathy. On one of them, we had a flat tire while driving to see you in Fairfax City. AAA saved the tire, but delayed our arrival. You saved the evening by sharing a delicious halibut dinner originally planned for just 2.
I really miss going to your house and
All right, Pete.
Happy
Cheers
birthday.
to you.
Happy birthday! We miss and love you guys.
They didn't have Gotha fish, but we got the closest thing we could. Cheers.
Till the next Gotha and the next Peking Gourmet.
Oh, hey, Pete. Didn't see you there. Cheers to you. I will drink this bottle of wine in your honor tonight. Happy. I hope we can cheers in person sooner than later. And I just think you're an all-around great kind of guy. All right. Love you. Bye.
Oh, hey, Pete! Happy birthday!
Hey, Pete. We miss seeing you. Whoa, I'm really bald.
Man, all you guys have a problem. His name is Randy, for goodness sake. And happy 70th birthday. Thanks for making Sarah and Harry and Cal. Not that you're not great either, but let's just highlight that. Have a great birthday, and we love you. Happy birthday! Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Granddude. Happy birthday to you. We love you, Pete. Happy celebration.
You paid for my college. You paid for Brian to come out to Colorado and drive me home. You paid for our wedding. You bought a townhouse in Charlottesville so that you guys could help us with the twins when we were completely overwhelmed and in over our heads.
I'll never forget that evening. How many years ago at the Shula house for a Christmas party with the most outrageous shrimp bisque I've ever tasted in my life. Pete, I need you back in my life. Happy birthday. You're looking good and can't wait to party down again once COVID is cooled off. Besos! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Pete. This is a big one. Just always enjoy hanging out with you and Kathy at parties. And I hope despite the weirdness of the times, it's a good one. All right, take care and cheers to you. Bye-bye.
Hello, Pete. Happy birthday. Wow, 70. That's a big one. You know what I say? Come on in. The water's fine. Anyway, I know we haven't talked about this in quite a while, but when I'm thinking of your 70th birthday, I don't know why I'm thinking about that snapper lawnmower that I sold to you, I don't know, 40 years ago. It had to have been at least 40 years ago. Anyway, I know we've always had a good laugh about that, you know, how durable that lawnmower was. So I'm going back down to Marco Island for a meeting coming up in June, unless COVID-19 kicks us in the butt there. But, you know, that was reminded me of all the great times we had down there. When I think of the good old days, Pete, those were the good old days. I mean, seriously. All those fam trips, you know, just all the fun we had down there. Really, really a great time. So anyway, enjoy your birthday. Enjoy that great family of yours. And I hope to bump into you here before one of these days. So happy birthday to you, Pete. Bye for now.
Hi, Pete. Happy birthday. Greetings from Chicago. I can't believe it's your 70th birthday. I really wish that we could see each other and toast in some way or another, but I just wanted to send along our best greetings and wishes for a great year ahead, and that the next 40 are as great as the last 70. One of my favorite memories is your 50th birthday, which the two of us spent at a beachside romantic dinner for two in Hawaii. So anyway, we really want to wish you all the best, and thanks for all the great memories, and can't wait to hopefully be able to reconnect with you and Kathy maybe sometime this summer. All the best. Happy birthday.
I will tell you one thing though. You are very humble. And I remember the time when we used to have these epic golf battles and out at Chantilly. And this one time, you ended up beating me and winning the Dezzutti Cup. So afterwards, you took a picture of the two of us standing together and you put on the picture, Highland takes down the Bulldog to win the Dezzutti Cup. That was really humbling, Pete. Trust me, that was a very humble thing.
All kidding aside, my friend, I just want to let you know that I do appreciate all that you have done for me throughout our career. You were a mentor to me in many ways. I learned a lot from you, Pete, and I do appreciate all of the opportunities that you provided for us throughout the time that we were together, not only when you represented Grand Traverse, but also when I had the opportunity to work for the Highland Group. Pete, you're a great guy. I'm glad you made it to 70, and I hope you've got many, many more years in that carcass of yours. And I hope you and I have another tea time waiting for us at some point. My friend, all the best. Happy birthday. And one of these days, we need to get together. And maybe it'll be on another boat, my boat, in northern Lake Michigan sometime. All the best. Happy birthday.
Here's to you, Peter D. Highland, on number 70. So great to hear you're doing well. My favorite memory of Pete is when he would tell the story at the Georgetown Inn, working as a night auditor. And Frank Sinatra stayed there, and the great tip that he gave Pete when he left. He might share it with you. What I love about Pete is he was truly a smart and loyal team player all the time. You could count on Pete to be there. Happy birthday, Pete. Hope it's great.
Happy 70th birthday, Pete. Unbelievable. First, you look great for 70, so be happy about that. And two, that you made it to 70. Anyway, my most memorable moment with Pete, boy, I could be here all day. But the one that sticks out for me was at the very beginning, when we lived in Chase Court. Him and his friend John Austin would take me to Washington Senators baseball games. And I was only, 10, 12 years old. And I would bring my mitt. And back then, the Senators were terrible. They would be lucky if they got 3,000 fans. And we would sit right behind the Senators' dugout. And it was the first time I saw Frank Howard, this enormous man that you looked up to. And he was just unbelievable. And I still treasure that moment of going to those baseball games with you. They were fond memories. And wow, what do I appreciate the most about Pete? I could go on all day about this too. The main thing is that he'll do anything for you. And I mean anything. And behind every great man is a great woman. So kudos to you too, Kathy. Anyway, happy 70th birthday, Pete. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.
Hey, Pete. Happy birthday. The big 70. It's hard to believe. Good gosh. Where did the time go? Anyway, we've shared so many wonderful times together, so many great memories. One of my favorite is, there's just so many, the Outer Banks and Bodley Square and Cable's Mill. Oh my gosh, the list goes on and on. But back in 1972, I skipped school and you took me to see the matinee of Billy Jack, the movie. It was a fun day and one that I will never forget. And so long ago. But anyway, just wanted to say happy 70th, happy birthday. Hope to see you soon. Love you. And just enjoy your 70s. Stay healthy. Bye.
Peter, congratulations on the milestone. 70 years. Happy birthday, bro. That's a lot of memories. In retrospect, mine start with the thoughtfulness and outreach you extended me as your little brother. From the sporting games we played in the backyard to the golf you introduced me to later on as an adult, I remember with fondness. As I do the countless movies you treated me to growing up, and the awesome birthday gifts. Remember the Siamese fighting fish? And the Coleman cook stove you got me. I still have it to this day. It's 50 years old, still works. Also, the trip down the Cheat River in West Virginia was spectacular. That was 3 days of terror. But I really enjoyed it. And a warmer thought comes to mind is when you let me borrow your car so I could take out my first date in high school. It might have been Kathy's car. It was a Ford Mustang, I recall, but I still hold that warm in my heart, and I want to thank you. Later on, you helped me exit Chase Court by letting me move in with you in that cozy apartment in Arlington. You also arranged it for me to take over the lease after you moved in with Kathy. You guys got your own place. Also, your connections got me a job down the street at the Quality Inn as a cook. Speaking of cooking, your culinary skills helped me navigate a kitchen, and I really appreciate it. Later, when I visited Northern Virginia, your and Kathy's kindness and hospitality was unbelievable. It was always there, and I always appreciated it. Not to mention the comp hotel rooms and the discount airline tickets you got me over the years. But the efforts you went through for Sarah and Brianne's memorable weddings was second to none. Yeah, you've been a very successful person in business and a greatly admired brother. But I think you'll agree with me that the pinnacle of your success is your lovely family. You know, I just can't get all the accolades in. But I just want to say I love you. Happy birthday. And thanks for making God's earth a little greener. Cheers.
Hey, happy 70th birthday. That's a big deal. Boy, we are some cool mothers. But it seems like only yesterday we were, about this time of year, we were sledding down Sheldon Drive, making trains and just killing each other, and then going down the Bryn Mawr Hill over the jump behind my house on Enid Place. Those were great memories. And the summertime, sneaking out at night, meeting up with the girls, having make-out parties. God, it just didn't get any better than that. But some specific memories I have were the Bat. I thought the Bat was great. Cruddy Money, we were big fans of Cruddy Money. Sit back, sit on the back. That was a good one. I remember at times that if you ever got panicky and I was there, you'd always go, "Jimmer! Jimmer!" First time I ever heard that was when we had snuck into the Bryn Mawr pool one night. And we were messing around. He came running up to me and said, "Jimmer! Jimmer! John just took a dump off a high dive." Another specific memory I have is at your wedding. When you and Kathy and I walked out of the church, we walked out on the parking lot together, and you looked around and said, "Jimmer! Jimmer! Everybody's gone. Can you give us a ride to the airport?" True story. What I appreciated was when you and Kathy showed up unannounced at my 60th birthday. I was really moved. That really meant so much to me, and I'll never forget it. Really surprised. Kathy, I've always loved you, and I always thought you and Pete were a great match. And Sarah and Brianne, I've always loved you too, and I'm just sorry I haven't had a chance to meet the twins. Maybe one day I'll get that chance. But in the meantime, Pete, happy birthday, happy 70th, and I hope it's a good one for you. Bye.
Hi, Dad. Happy birthday. Can't believe you're 70. I'm gonna cry. This is gonna be super cheesy, isn't it? I don't even know. I'm not even planned to say, because I figured I should just wing this, but your picture is right here. This is what it looks like. I'm recording myself and there's your sweet picture. And it's making me emotional. And I have Landside playing, which makes me think about you. And I'm drinking wine, so of course. But I think I've said everything to you that's sappy and whatever I've written in a letter, but I think you and I, have had such a special relationship between sports and work and you know how much you mean to me, and I just thank you for being my best friend, and I'm really proud to be so much like you. I really am. It's kind of scary. But you should just know, like, all my success and everything is like, I really attribute to you. So, I love you so much. Happy birthday. I'm gonna eat this.
Every time I cook something new, I'm always like, oh, would Uncle Pete approve of this? Would this pass the taste test to him? So I just want to let you know that, I don't even think you knew that I like to cook, but I do. And I, always think about you when I do cook. And anyways, I just want to let you know that. And I love you, and I hope you have a great birthday. Bye.
So let me be probably not the first and hopefully not the last to wish you a happy 70th birthday. I hope you get to enjoy it with your lovely wife Kathy and your kids and your grandkids, and you can have them all together. And hopefully when this is all over, maybe we get a chance to finally get together again. Be well, Pete.
In all seriousness, Pete, you've been a great guy to know, you've been a great friend, and you've been a mentor. And I want to wish you a happy 70th birthday. Take care.
We miss you so much, Pete, and we want you to have just the happiest birthday ever. You're so special to us. You're starting a new chapter in your life, and we want to be part of that. So we're ready to make some new memories.
And Pete, I love you. I want you to know you're my BFF.
And mine too. You and Kathy, you're our partners in crime, and we love you so much. So have a really great birthday, and we hope to see you soon.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Your name says it all. Your name's Granddude. So happy birthday, Pete, and look forward to celebrating.
A most happy birthday to a cool grand dude.
Pete, cheers on your 70th. I'm so lucky to have you as my father-in-law. You really are a grand dude. Cheers.
Yeah, you've always been there in small ways and in big ways. And I've always felt so loved and cherished by you. I'm so grateful for all the delicious meals, all the laughs, all the amazing generosity you've shown to me and my family. There's just not enough words to say thank you for everything that you've done. I love you so much.
Another thing I really enjoyed with you was when we were little and we'd have Granddude games. Those were really fun. I loved hanging out with you and my brother.
Hi, Granddude. I love you so much, and I hope you have a great 70th birthday soon. And thanks for everything you do every single time that I come to your house or you come to my house or we go to someone else's house. And I love you so much, and I just hope you have a great birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Pete. Happy birthday to you.
Pete, we are so excited that it's your birthday. You're such an amazing person, and we just love you so much. We miss so much. We miss the Highlands and getting together in the beach and all the fun times and the laughter. We miss you guys so much, and we can't wait to see you guys again. We hope you have the best birthday ever.
Yes, we do. Everybody say bye.
We had to play baseball when I was first time.
Okay. And final message to Granddude. What do you want to say to him for his birthday?
Happy birthday, Granddude. I'm happy to see you on Saturday. I wish you could see my fort today, but you can't.
Happy birthday, Granddude. Love you. Hope you have a good birthday, even though it's COVID.
No, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah. And then she said, Virginia. Okay. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. I gotta do this thing, okay? I gotta do this thing. Okay, so, I got it. I think I have everything I need. Alright, it's Pete, right? Pete, okay, so, get out of here! I don't want it! Okay, hey Pete. Is Pete who? Pete, get out of here!
This is for Pete Highland.
It's not Pete Anderson? He's that asshole who's married to John Anderson.
No, it's
over in Rancho Cucamonga.
No, it's Pete Highland.
Pete Highland, alright.
Part 2.
Pete Highland. So sorry about your dog died. It's 15 years ago. I don't have a dog, but
this is for his birthday. Not for
his birthday. The email said the dog's name's birthday.
No.
He died 70 dog years.
No.
Stop it.
Take 3.
Pete Highland, thank you for 70 years. Pioneer in business, friend in life. You were terrific. Alright, that's good. I think we got that. I worked for this guy? Okay. So the next one, I think we're done. The next one, this Anthony Fauci. What's this guy all about?
This is Fauci.
Fauci, well, potato.